Hello students, how are you all? I hope you all are good at your homes. So students, I'm your maths teacher and we are here to do some maths exercises. So everyone is excited? Very good students. So quickly take out your books and your pencil box with yourself. Today we are going to start our first chapter student. Numbers up to 999. So, in this chapter, we are going to understand the numbers of three digits. So, everyone is excited? Very good, students. So, we are going to start with a very interesting story. In this story, what we have seen, there is a monkey and the monkey has to eat the bananas. He likes bananas the most. So, what we have to do? We have to help the monkey to reach banana by counting in fives. What we have to do? The monkey has to do the jumping on the numbers by five digits or by a count of five. So let's start with me, students. First, the monkey is going to start with number 5. After number 5, if I am making 5 or add 5 to number 5, what I get? I am getting a 10 students. So let's do it with me. After 5, he moved to 10. After 10, again he has to make a jump of 5. So he will reach on 15. After 15, he will come to 20. 20, then 25. Then 30. So everyone is understanding how the monkey do the jumping of 5 numbers. Very good, students. So everyone do it with me. After 30, the monkey will reach to 35, then 40, 45, then 50, 55, 60, 65, then 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 105, 110, 115, 120, 125, 130, 135, 140, 145, 150, 155, 160. So you can see the monkey is jumping very quickly from one number to another number. So everyone is understanding how the monkey takes these jumps. Very nice, students. Let's move further. After 160, he will move to 165, 170, 175, 180, 185, 190, 195, 200, 205, 210, 215, 220, 225, 230, 235. After 235, he will move to 240, 245, 255, then 255, 260, 265, 270, 275, 280, 285, 290, 295, 300, 305, 310, 315, 320, 325, 330, 335, 340, 345, 350, 355, 360, 365, 370, 375, 380, 385, 390, 395, 400. After 400, he will move to 405. So let's do it. 405, 410, 415, 420, 425, 430, 435, 440, 445, 450, 455, 460, 465, 470, 475, 480, 485, 490, 495, and 500. And after reaching 500, he will get all the bananas. So everyone is understanding how the monkey takes the jump of 5 and eat all the bananas. So let's start with the chapter, student. In this chapter, first we are going to understand the three-digit numbers. For forming three-digit number, what we have to understand, student, that every three-digit number is having one ones, then one tens value and one hundredth value, as we can see in the picture. So what we have seen, for making a 100, we have to combine how many tens? We have to combine 10 tens. If I'm combining these 10 tens, then it will form a 100, student. Everyone is getting what I'm telling you? That if I'm combining 10 tens, then what we have formed? We are forming 100, student. Similarly, if I'm forming 10 ones, or we can say that if I'm forming these 10 ones along with, then I am forming how many tens? I am forming 110, students. So for forming a number 101, what we have to do? We have to form 100 and 1 ones. So let's see. For forming 101, what we did? We are forming 100, or we can say that we are forming 10 tens and only 1 ones. So we are getting a number 101. Similarly, if we want to form a number 125, for this number, what we have seen, students, we have to form 100 2 times tens and 5 ones. Let's see here. So what we are going to do, we are forming a block of 100, 2 times tens, and how many ones? 5 ones. With this, what we have formed? We are forming a three-digit number, that is 125. So everyone is understanding how we are going to form a three-digit number with the help of blocks, students. Very good, students. And with this formation, we can write, or we can write the number name of 125 is 125. We don't need to write and in between like this 100 and. No, this is the wrong way, students. What we have to do? We have to write its number name as 125. Similarly, we can write the number name of 101. Just like here, 101. So everyone is understanding how we are going to form the three-digit numbers and how we can write its number name. Very good, students. Let's move further. Now we are going to do one exercise based on that. So what we have to do? We have to form numbers by counting the 100, tens and ones block. For forming the three-digit numbers, what we have to do? We have to count the number of blocks and make the 3-digit number. Let's start with the first one. In the first one, what we have seen, we have 100 block. How many 100 block we are having? We are having 100 block. So we have to write 1 just below on the 100 digit. After that, what? We are having how many tens blocks, students? We are having 2 tens blocks. So we have to write 2 over here. And after that, we have to count the ones blocks. So how many ones blocks we are having? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we are having 6 ones blocks. So what we have make over here, we have forming a 3-digit number, that is 126 after counting the number of block, students. So everyone is understanding how we are making the number? Very good, students. Rest of you can do it by yourself. Now we are going to do the next question. In this, what we have to do? Fill in the blank boxes with correct digit and number name. What we have to do? We have to write the correct digit along with its number name, student. Let's start with the first one. In the first one, what we have seen over here? How many hundreds we are having in this number? We are having 100. So what we have to do? We have to write the 1. Now, after that, how many tens we are having? We are having 4 tens, students. So for this, we have to write 4 tens. And how many ones we are having? Yes, we are having 3 ones. So we have to write 3 for the ones. Now, what it number names, students? It number names is 143. So let's write with me. 143. So everyone is understanding how we are write the number name? Very good, student. After that, the next two sums, you can do it by yourself. Now we are going to understand how we can form the numbers beyond 200, students. For making the numbers beyond 200, what we have to do? We have to increase the number of hundreds block. Let's see on the screen what we have seen over here. For making a number of 200, we have to take how many hundreds blocks, students? We have to make 200 blocks. Similarly, for making a number of 300 or bigger than 300, what we have to do? We have to take how many hundred blocks, students? We have to take 300 blocks. Similarly, for making a number of 400 or bigger than 400, what we have to do? We have to take 400 blocks, as we can see in the picture. Similarly, for making a number of 500, we have to take 500 blocks. And for making a number of 600, we have to take the 600 blocks, students. So everyone is understanding? Whenever we are going to write a bigger number or the numbers beyond 200, we have to increase the number of hundreds block. Just like here, if we want to make a number of 700, then we have to take how many hundred blocks? We have to take 700 blocks, students. Similarly, if we want to make a 800 number, then we have to take how many hundred blocks? 800 blocks. And if we want to make a number by 900, then we have to take how many hundred blocks? We have to take 900 blocks. So everyone is getting the point that whenever we want to increase or write the numbers beyond 200 or the bigger numbers, then we have to increase the number of 100 blocks. Let's do one activity based on that. What we have to do? We have to observe the given blocks and write the numbers they represent in the boxes. what we have to do? We have to count the blocks and form the number. Let's do it with me. In this, the first one, what we have seen, students, how many 100 blocks we are having? We are having 1, 2, 3. How many 100 blocks we are having? We are having 300 blocks. So what we can do? We can write 100 tens ones, and just below 100 we can write 3. Now after counting the 100 blocks, we are going to count the tens block, students. Let's do it with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many tens blocks we are having? We are having 5 tens blocks. So what we are going to do? We are going to write 5 just below on the place value. After that, we have to count the ones block. How many ones blocks we are having? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have to write 7 for that. So with this, we are forming a number. Yes, the number is 357. So everyone is understanding how we are forming the numbers by counting the blocks of hundreds, tens, and ones, students. Very good, student. Now you have to do the second one by yourself. Now what we are going to do? We are going to find the smallest 3-digit number. So if we are starting the counting, then what we have observed, the smallest 3-digit number is the number which is the smallest, or the number which comes after all the or the greatest 2-digit number, student. So the greatest 2-digit number is 99. So after 99, what comes, student? We are having 100. So we can say that 100 is the smallest 3-digit number. So we can write 100 is the smallest 3-digit number, or the first 3-digit number. Similarly, we can find the greatest 3-digit number. So what is the greatest 3-digit number we can form? Yes, we can form 999. So everyone is understanding how we are forming the smallest and the greatest 3-digit number? Very good, students. So for the greatest 3-digit number, what we can do? We can write 999. Let's move to the next question. What we have to do? We have to complete these numbers grids by writing the missing numbers. Now what we have to do? We have to complete this grid by writing the missing numbers. Let's do it with me, students. As we can see, our first number is 201. Now after 201, what comes, students? 202. 203 is written for us. So after that, we are going to write 204, then 205, then 206 is written for us. Then we are going to write 207, 208, then 209. After 209, 210 is written for us. Let's move to the next line. We have to write 211, 212, 213. So after 213, we have already 214 is written for us, students. Then we are going to write 215. 216, 217 is written for us. Then 218, 219, then 220. After 220, 221 is already written for us. Then we are going to write 222, 223, 224, 225, 226, 227, 228, 229. And we can see that 230 is already written for a student. Let's move to the next line. After 230, we have to write 231, 232, 233, 234, 235, 236, 237. 238 is written for us students, and we are going to write 239, 240. Moving to the next, we have to write 241. 242 is written for us student. Then we have to write after 242. So we are getting 243, 244, 245, 246, 247, 248. 249 is written for us. Then we are going to write 250 students. So with this students, we are completing our first grade by writing the numbers. Now what we have to do, you can do the second one or the part B. In this you have to write the numbers from 941 to 990. So you can do it by yourself student. Now what we are going to understand, how we can write the numbers and form the numbers with the help of abacus students. So let's see. Let's take an example. We are having a number 614. So what we have to do? We have to make 6 beads or 6 rings on the 100th place value. After that, we are having 1 at 10th place value. So we have to make 1 bead. Then at the ones place value, we are having 4. So what we have to do? We have to make 4 beads on ones place value. So what we are going to understand over here? Whenever we are going to write a number on abacus, we have to make the correct number or correct number of beads on the respected place value students. Let's do it with me. Now what we have to do? We have to find the number formed in the abacus student. Let's do it. Now what we are going to do? We are going to start with ones place value. How many beats we are having on ones? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what we have seen over here, we are having 5 beats on ones place value. So what we are going to do? We have to write 5 at ones place value student. Now moving to the tens place value. How many beats we are having? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we are going to write 6 over here. Similarly, we are going to count the 100 place value. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we are having 8 at 100 place value. With this, we are forming a number 865 students. So everyone is understanding how we are going to form a number with the help of abacus? Very good students. Now we are going to understand what are place values and what are face values students. So whenever we are asking you about the place value, then we can say that the position of the number is called its place value. If the number is written at ones place, so we can say that its place value is 4 students. If the number is written at 5 or the tens place value, so we can say that its place value is 5 tens. And if the number is written on 100 place value, then we can say that its place value is 800. So everyone is understanding how we can find the place value. Place value is the position of the number. So we can say that place value is the position it occupies. And now if I'm asking you, what is the face value? Then the face value is the number itself. Whatever the number is written, this is its face value, students. So let's say we are having a number 854. So we can say that the place value of 4 is 4 ones. And its face value is 4 students because 4 is written on the number. Then if I'm asking you what is the place value of 5, then it occupies the 10th place. So we can say that its place value is 50. And its place value is, what's the number written itself over here? 5. So we can say that its face value is 5 students. Similarly, if I'm asking you the place value of 8, so we can say that 8 is written at 100th place. So its place value is 800 and its face value is the number itself, students. So it is 8. So everyone is understanding how we can find the place value and face value of a number. Let's do one activity based on that. What we have to do, we have to write the place values and face values of the given numbers. So we have to write the place values and face values. As we can see, 3 is written at the ones place. So we are going to write 3 over here. And the place value is 3 ones. And its face value is the number itself, that is 3 students. Moving to the next, 6 is written at tens place value. So we are going to write 6 over here. And its place value will be 60. And its face value is number itself, student. Moving to the next, what we have seen, 8 is written at 100 place value. So we are going to write 8 at the 100 place. And its place value is 800. And its face value is 8 digit itself. So everyone is understanding how we are going to find the place value and face value? Very good, students. Now we are going to understand how we can write the numbers in expanded form and in short form, students. So whenever we are going to write the numbers with their place values, we can say that we are writing the number in expanded form, students. Let's see the example with me. Let's say we have to write a number 607 in expanded form. So how can we write it? The place value of 6 student is 600. So we have to write 600 for that. The place value of 0 is 0 tens and the place value of 7 is 7 ones. So whenever we are going to write the number in the form of its place value, then it is written in the expanded form, students. And if we are going to write a number by its only face value, then we can say that we are writing the number in short form, students. Or we can say that we are going to simply omit the zeros from the number if we want to write the short form of the number. So what I say, if we want to write the short form of a number, we can omit the zeros from the expanded form, student. So we can get the short form of the number, or we can write its face value. Only what we have to write? We have to write only the face value of that number. So everyone is understanding how we are going to write the expanded form and the short form of a number? Very good, student. Let's do one exercise based on that. Before doing the exercise, we can write a number in expanded form in 3 ways, student. Let's see quickly. In the first way, what we can do, we can write 600. 6 is written at the 100 place value. Add 0 tens, add 7 ones. So this is our first way. What is our second way, student? With the help of second way, how we can write? We can write it 6 multiply 100 plus 0 multiply 10 plus 7 multiplied 1. And what is our third way, student? In the third way, what we can do, we can simply multiply them and write it. It becomes 600, it becomes 0, and it becomes 7. So these are the three ways we can write a number in expanded form, students. Now let's do one activity based on that. What we have to do, we have to write these numbers in expanded form, students. Let's do the first one with me. It is written 798. So 7 is written at 100 place value. So we are going to write 700 for that. Then 9 is written at tens place value and 8 is written at ones place value. So we are getting the number in the expanded form, that is 700 add 90 and 8, and it will become a 798. So everyone is understanding how we are going to write the number in expanded form? Very good, students. Now we are going to understand how we can make the successor, after, and predecessor and before of a number. So whenever we are asking you that you have to write a number in its successor form, or I'm saying write the successor of this number, then what we have to do, we have to write the after number of that number, the number which comes just after of that number. Or we can say that if we wanted to ask you the successor of a number, then what you have to do, you have to only add 1 to that. Okay, let's do it with me. So if I'm asking you that what is the successor of 680? So what we have to do, we have to only write the number which comes just after 680, or we have to only add 1 to that number. So the number which comes just after 680 is, yes, 681. So we have to write 681 for that. Similarly, if I'm asking you what is the predecessor of this number, so what we have to do, whenever I'm asking you the predecessors of any number, then we have to write the before number, the number which just come after before that number. Or we can say that we have to only subtract 1 from that number. So let's do it with me. If I'm asking you what is the predecessor of 680, then what we have to do? We have to write the number which comes just before 680. Or we can do minus 1 from that number. So what number comes just before 680? Yes, 679, students. So we have to write 679. So everyone is understanding how we are going to find out the successor and predecessors of a number? Very good, students. Let's move further. Whenever we are going to compare the numbers, what we are going to compare? First, we are going to compare the numbers with its digit, students. If the number is a three-digit numbers on both sides, as we can see, the first number is 769 and the next number is 819. So what we are going to do, first we are going to compare the 100 place value of both the numbers. As we can see in this number, the 100 place value of the first number is 7 and the 100 place value of the second number is 8. So what we have seen, which is bigger? Yes, 8 is bigger. So we can say that 819 is bigger or greater than 759. So what we are going to do, we are writing a less than symbol for that. If the, and if I'm asking you that we are having again two numbers, 769, 752. Then what we are going to do? First, we are going to compare and check the 100 place value of numbers. Here we can see that 7 and 7 both are same. So whenever we are having the same 100 place value, what we are going to do? We have to compare the tens place value. Let's do it with me, student. So at the tens place value, we are having 6, and the tens place value in the second number, we are having 5 students. So which is bigger? Yes, 6 is bigger. So we can say that 769 is greater than 752. And we have to write a greater than symbol. So everyone is understanding how we are going to compare the numbers. If the tens place value is same, then what we are going to do? We have to compare the ones place value, student. And if the ones place value is also same, then we can say that both the numbers are equal. Very good, students. Now what we are going to understand? We are going to understand ordering of three-digit numbers. For writing and ordering the three-digit numbers, we can write in two ways, student. First way is ascending order. Whenever we are going to write a number from smaller to bigger, we can say that we are writing the number in ascending order, student. And if I'm saying you, whenever we are going to write the numbers from bigger to smaller, then we are writing the numbers in descending order number. So everyone is understanding how we can write the numbers in ascending order. Ascending order says what, students? We are going to write the number from smaller to bigger. And if I'm saying you have to write the numbers in descending order, then you have to write the bigger to smaller numbers. Let's do it with me. Let's say we have to arrange the following numbers in ascending order. So we are having the numbers with us. So first we have to find out the smallest number. So in this number, what we have seen, 6 is 100 place value, 9 is at 100 place, 8 and 7. So out of these, 652 is the smallest one. So first we are going to write 652. After 652, we have to write 7. That is 700. So we are going to write 700 for that. After that, we are going to write 800, 636. Then our last number, 998, students. So everyone is understanding how we are arranging the numbers in ascending order. Similarly, we can arrange the numbers in descending order. So in descending order, what we are going to do? First, we are going to write the bigger number, then next bigger number, then next, then the smaller number. Very good, students. So let's do one exercise based on that. What we have to do? We have to indicate whether the following numbers are in ascending or descending order. Mark A for ascending and D for descending. So what we have to do? We have to write A for ascending and D for descending. So let's do the first one with me. What we have seen over here, the first number is 987, 885, 767, 758. So what we have seen over here, the first number is the bigger number, then smaller, and then the smallest one. So here the numbers are written from bigger to smaller, students. So we can say that it is in descending order. So we have to write D for it. So everyone is understanding how we are going to find out the numbers are given in ascending order or in descending order. Very good, students. Now second one, you can do it by yourself. We are going to do the number combination, student. Now whenever we want to make the number combination, then what we are going to do? We are going to rearrange the digits of the numbers to form different numbers. So if I'm asking you, we have the three digits 7, 8 and 9. Now, how many numbers we can form with this? We can form 789. Now we can change the place values of the digits. So we can form 897, then we can form 978, 798, 879, 987 by rearranging the digits of the number, students. And if I'm asking you, then what is the smallest number we can form with the help of these three digits? So what we can do? We can write the smallest digit first, then bigger, then biggest. So with this we can find the smallest number, that is 789, 789. And if I'm asking you the greatest number by these digits, so what we can do? We have to write first the bigger number, then smaller, then smaller. So what we are going to do? First we are going to write the bigger digit, then smaller, then smaller. So with this we are going to form the greatest number, that is 987. So everyone is understanding how we are forming the smallest number in the greatest number by using these numbers combination. Let's do one activity based on that. Now what we have to do? We have to find out the smallest and greatest number from these digits. Let's see, our first number is 702. So whenever we are having 0, then what we have to do? We have to add the 0 at the second place, not at the 100 place. If I'm adding 0 at the 100 place, students, that is 072, then it will form only a two-digit number. And we have to make the three-digit number. So this is the wrong way, students. So what we have to do? We have to write the 0 at the second place value. So what we are going to do for forming the smallest number? After 0, what we have? We are having 2 as the smallest digit. So 207 will be our smallest number. And if we want to form the largest number, then what we are going to do? First, we have to write the greater digit, then next smaller, then the smallest one. So what we have seen over here, with the help of 702, these three digits, the smallest number is 207 and the greatest number is 720. So everyone is understanding how we can form the greatest number and the smallest number. Very good, student. Second one, you can do it by yourself. Now we are going to understand what are even numbers and what are odd numbers, students. If I'm asking you about even numbers, the numbers which ends with 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8 at their ones place value, then these numbers are even numbers, students. Similarly, the numbers which ends with 1, 3, 5, 7 or 9 at their ones place value, those numbers are called as odd numbers, students. Let's do one activity based on that. Now what we have to do? We have to indicate E for even number and O for odd number. Let's do the first one. The first number is 657. And at the ones place value, we have seen 7. And the number which is having 7 at its ones place value, it is called as odd number. So what we have to do? We have to write O for odd number. So everyone is understanding how we can find out number either even or odd? Very good, students. Now we are going to understand. Okay, now you can do second, third, and fourth one by yourself, students. Now we are going to understand rounding numbers. So whenever we are going to understand or learn rounding numbers, what we have seen, it makes our work easier for us. Or we can say that, student, it gives an approximate answer to us. So let's see how we can rounding a number. For rounding a number, we have to understand few rules, students. Let's see the first rule, students. So for the first rule, what we have seen, if we want to rounding off a number by its ones place value, so what we can do it, let's say take an example. Let's say we have to rounding off a number 486 to its nearest 10, students. So what we can do, students, what we have seen, we are having a number 486 and we have to round it off to nearest tens. So what we are going to do, we are observing its ones place value. At ones place value, 6 is written. So what we have seen over here, we have to see 486 is nearer to 480 or 490. So what we have seen, it is nearer to 490. So we can say that yes, the rounding of 486 will be 490. Or we can see that its ones place value is 6. If the ones place value is 5 or greater than 5, then its rounding off should be 490. If its ones place value is less than 5, then its rounding off should be 480. Let's take another example, student. Let's say I'm having a number 262. So what we have seen over here, that 262, its ones place value is 2. So we have to see that it is nearer to 260 or it is nearer to 270. So what we have seen, it is actually nearer to 260. So the rounding of 262 is 260. Or we can say that the ones place value is 2, students, and 2 is less than 5. So we can say that the rounding of 262 is 260. So everyone is understanding, whenever we are going to rounding off a number nearer to tens, then we can see the ones place value. Similarly, round rule second says that if we want to rounding off a number nearer to 100, what I'm saying, student, if we have to rounding off a number nearer to 100 place value, then what we can do? Let's take an example. Let's say we are having a number 486 with us. So what we have seen, its tens place value is 8, student. So we are going to rounding off nearer to its 100 place value. So what we have to see, we have to check its tens place value. Its tens place value is 8. So it is greater than 5 students. So what we have to do, we have to check 486 is nearer to 400 or it is nearer to 500 students. So what we have seen, it is closer to or nearer to 500. So rounding off of 486 to its 100th place value is 500 students. And we can also do it by another way, that its tens place value is 8 and 8 is greater than 5 students. So its 100th place value will be rounding off to 100th place is 500. So everyone is understanding how we can rounding off a number? Very good. So let's do one question based on that, student. We have to round 428 to the nearest tens. Now for doing the rounding off of 428 to its tens place value, we have to see its ones place value is 8. So we can say that it is closer to 430 or it is closer to 420. It is closer to 430. So its rounding of nearest to tens is 430 students. So everyone is getting how we can find out the rounding of a number? Very good, student. Let's move further. Now we are going to understand what are ordinal numbers. Ordinal numbers are the numbers which gives the position to us, which gives the ranking to us. As we can see in the picture, the first boy is first, then second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, and 10th. So what we are going to see over here, whenever we are writing the numbers in their positions, then we can say that these are ordinal numbers, students. Everyone is understanding whenever we are going to write the position of the students or the letters or any object, then we can say that we are writing them in the ordinal form. Let's do one exercise based on that, student. We have to write the what is the third letter in the word. So what is the, we have to write the position of the third letter, students. So what we have seen, the third letter is first, second, third. So we can say that the third letter is M, students. So everyone is understanding how we are going to find the position of a letter with the help of ordinal numbers. Very good, students. You can do the second one by yourself. With this, students, our chapter 1 is finished. Till then, bye. Take care, everyone.